Hi everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome to today's show. Today, we're gonna be going through the 8 recipes. That's right, 8 recipes where you can just step into your greatness and unleash your champion inside on command at any moment. And the first recipe I want to talk about is writing a future letter to yourself. That's right, write a future letter to yourself. So, if you want to unleash your champion inside and you really want to step into your greatness, one of the things that you can do is to envision and create the life that you want in advance of it actually happening. So when I first got started and I left the corporate world and I set out on this journey to be an entrepreneur, to become a coach, it was suggested to me by my first coach to write a future letter to myself. I had done this before in other personal development things and I had tried it on, but I hadn't really done it for my life, in my new business. So we as entrepreneurs, we're about to set out for some big things, right? We're about to create some huge goals. We're launching a business. We're launching a program, a service, whatever it may be. And we're trying to, build a brand, build our marketing, build our fan base, build our client base. And it's a lot of stuff and it's going to be very challenging. But if you really want to step into your greatness and unleash that champion inside of you, write a future letter to yourself. Because here's what can happen. You write a future letter to yourself and you can go back and revisit that letter each and every time you need a little bit of extra motivation, or each and every time you need to be reminded of why you got started in the first place. And trust me, you're gonna need to be reminded of why you got started in the first place. And writing a future letter to yourself is a great way to do that. So here's what it looks like, and here's what I would suggest. You're about to launch something big. You're about to create a huge, change in your life and in your business. And so simply just ask yourself the question, what do I want? What do I want it to look like? What do I want it to feel like? What do I want it to be a year from now? And just write a future letter to yourself a year from now. And it's just amazing. What you do is you get into your state, that state of possibility, of complete confidence, and seeing what is possible. And then get out your journal and write a letter to yourself as if you're writing it to yourself. So for instance, I would get out my journal, and I did this actually about a year and a half ago, and I wrote a letter to myself, and I said, Andy, it's at that time, it was back in 2013. So I said, Andy, it's April 2014, and you've just set out to create your new business, and you want to do some big things. And I'm so proud of you because you had certain goals, and I wrote out all my goals. You had a goal to find the woman of your dreams. You had a goal to bring on 10 one-on-one clients and create a group coaching program. You had a goal to create a podcast so that you could motivate and inspire people on a daily basis and just share some things that you've learned along your journey to hopefully help others along theirs. And that you want to be living off the beach, across from the beach in a nice place, and you want to be traveling the world and going to speaking engagements and partaking in other professional and personal development and doing whatever you can to just learn and grow and help others learn and grow and achieve their results. And so I wrote this letter to myself as if I had accomplished all those things. And I said, Andy, I'm so proud of you. You launched that podcast and you didn't know anything about podcasting, but you learned it, you launched it, and you're getting better and better. And I'm so proud of you. And you're helping other people out. People send you emails and say, thank you for your message today. It really helped me out. And so you're having an impact, Andy, and I'm really proud of you. And you created that one-on-one coaching business like that. You picked up the phone, you did your enrollment strategies, and you brought on 10 new clients, and you've been refreshing those clients, every 90 days and helping other people step up their game in life and business. And, to scale your business, you've taken it online, you've branded yourself online, you've hired the help and support you need to get you to where you need to go. And You've also launched your group coaching program. So now you have a couple of different programs and things that you can do to truly help people step up their game. Andy, I'm so proud of you. And I just, it's just amazing what you've done in just 1 year. And to see that that monetarily, you're increasing your business, and you've been able to get the place across from the beach, to get the car that you want, and just write that letter to yourself in that state of just high energy and passion, just knowing that it's all possible to accomplish it. And so I wrote that letter to myself, and I'll tell you, over the next year, I read that letter to myself very often. In fact, sometimes I read it to myself almost every day. And what was interesting is that all the things that I set out that I wanted to create, pretty much every one of them happened. And so here's the importance of writing a future letter to yourself. When you write a future letter to yourself, you actually do something very, very powerful with your subconscious. The first thing you do is that you actually see it. So you actually see it, you write it down, and you write down all your goals, and you see yourself accomplishing those things. Secondly, you're writing to yourself in the feeling, in the state that you already accomplished those things. So you see it, you feel it. And what happens next in the subconscious mind starts working for you and starts to manifest and putting it out in the world. Not only putting out the world that those things are going to happen, but you inside have felt that they have already happened. And so your subconscious follows suit and goes and manifests those things and makes them happen. And I'll tell you this, that if you want to increase the chances of you creating the life and business that you want, the first thing you need to do is envision it and create it by writing a future letter to yourself. So take out a piece of paper, get out your journal right now, whatever's true for you, and write a letter to yourself a year from now where you're in that state. You've accomplished all your dreams, goals, and desires for your life and your business. And write it in that state. And I promise you this, the chances of that actually happening will go up exponentially. And whenever you need it, make sure you go back to that letter and read it. Because here's the thing, you're going to have stumbles, you're going to have mistakes, you're going to have failures, but you're going to continue to move forward. You're going to continue to move forward. And in doing that, you're going to need some things to help you along the way. So go and get that letter, read it to yourself whenever you need to remind you of why you got started in the first place. And whenever you have an issue, whenever you have a problem, just remind yourself why you got started in the first place. Recipe number 1, write a future letter to yourself, unleash that champion inside, and step into your greatness. It's time, it's your time to write a future letter to yourself and create the life and business that you want. It's game time. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GAMETIMEMovement.com and be sure to share your game time moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their game time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzmann, reminding you, it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.